Well, we are looking at our event list, and as you might have noticed in some of the previous lessons, I didn't fill in the location. We'll do that immediately, and that's where we are going to create a custom filter. We'll create a custom filter. There will be a simple uppercase, so we'll just replicate what the built-in Angular uppercase filter does, but that will be built by scratch by using the custom filter capability. So first of all, back to our event factory. I'll just add the location quickly. This will be Milan. Okay, it should be lowercase. I'll copy that. This will be Dublin. The CDC tour will be in Las Vegas. And the launch event for PlayStation 10 will be in Tokyo. Okay? And this is basically the code you'll find in the initial zip file. So back to our page, we now have the list of locations, but we want that this location will be displayed in uppercase. If I want to use a built-in Angular filter, it's very easy. I can just add a pipe and type uppercase, and that will be immediately displayed back in our application. You see, it's already in uppercase. But we want to write this filter from scratch, so I remove it, and we'll now go back to our app.js, and we'll declare a filter that is available globally across our module. To do so, after our module declaration, we'll add the .filter key, and this means that we are going to define a new filter, and the first parameter will be the filter name that we'll call custom uppercase, followed by a function, and the body of our function will just return another function, which is the real one that will be invoked, that will take as an input parameter an item. What we'll do with this item, we'll basically do return item.toUppercase. And our function is now complete. We can now invoke our new custom uppercase filter inside our template, and I'll apply this filter to the location field. To do so, I'll just type pipe custom uppercase. We're no longer invoking the built-in uppercase filter that Angular provides, we're using our one. So I'll save it, and let's see if everything works fine. We're now back into our list, and we can see that the location is being displayed in uppercase. We can simply change that filter to be a lowercase one. We could have copied that, but it's just for demonstration purpose, so we can do custom lowercase, and instead of invoking the two uppercase, we'll be invoking the two lowercase. I'll save it. I'll change it in the template as well, so custom lowercase. And that should be it. And we have now our location in lowercase. As you can see, it's very easy to create custom filters, to inject an existing one into our controllers or service or directives. We've seen a few of the built-in filters. There are more. For example, there's a very useful one, which is the limit to, which is used to define how many characters we want to display. And we can easily apply that to our existing location. Instead of calling our custom filter, we can use limit to and say that we want just the first two characters. If we look back into the list, we'll now have only the first two characters. So I suggest you look into the Angular documentation, and if there is a specific filter anyway that you would like to see in one of the lessons inside the course, we can discuss about it more, and that can be easily a bonus lesson. So please let us know your feedbacks, let me know if there's anything you would like to see covered, because this course will keep evolving thanks to your feedbacks. In the next chapter, we'll start looking a little bit more into adding functionality to our application. We can just add events so far, so it's time to create a sort of REST API. We're going to simulate a backend as well later on, instead of invoking a true one, because this is beyond the scope of the course. Even though, thanks to ngmock, which is the module we're going to use, it will be very easy to plug in a real backend, because the Angular side will be identical to what it will look like if we had a real backend on the other side. Speaking of, it's time to move into a whole new chapter. We'll talk about how to extend our services, how to interact with the REST API by using the $HTTP service. And as well, we will be adding new functionality to our application, so we'll be able to not only create events, but also delete them, update them, and so on. So let's keep going.